Let's discuss about storage space here on Steam Deck, and let me share you my experience because I use 5 terabyte for games and they aren't enough. As you see here, I have 3 MicroSD cards with 1 terabyte each. So these 3 are SanDisk Ultra 1 terabyte each. So I have here 3 terabytes. Another 2 MicroSD cards with 512 gigabytes each. Let me do a zoom here. So another 1 terabyte, and I have this one 256 gigabytes and 4 smaller micro SD cards, 128 gigabytes each of them. So basically I have here one of these 512 gigabytes. So these 4 will result in 512 gigabytes. And this one basically I have in total more than 5 terabytes with internal storage. I have a lot of games, and I like to have most of them here, and you will play. And the games are huge, you know. Some games will need more than 100 gigabytes. As you see here, I have the Steam Deck with internal storage of 512 gigabytes, and now I have 55 gigabytes. I have the games, more than 300, the DLC, other 60 gigabytes, and free. As you see, Gears 5 will need 113 gigabytes, Grand Theft Auto 110 gigabytes, and so on. But there is another catch. Every time when you install games on micro SD cards, you will see here something created in other. As you see, other 60 gigabytes. Sometimes you can clear that storage using an additional application installed in desktop mode. I will create another video for that. Recently I cleared more than 50 gigabytes, something like this. Anyway, Steam Deck definitely needs something, an application from to be here, I mean, in settings, and to help you to clear this storage, to clear cache, other files, because each game that you will install on a card will generate will need space on internal drive, because it will install DirectX, various launchers, and each game will install those files. This is crazy, I know. And that's why, because I'm amused, I see a lot of comments regarding the storage space on Steam Deck. Most of you will say, well, I will take the 64 eMMC, basically SD card variant. They think it's enough. No, it's not enough. Keep in mind that the system will need some space. Also, each game will need space. At some point, you won't be able to install games on micro SD cards or to launch them, or to install updates, because you will need internal storage space for launchers, DirectX, those Microsoft distributable C++, something like this. Anyway, each game will install those, and that's why I have, for example, I have this 5 terabyte storage. You know, it's huge, it's crazy, more than I had, more than I have basically for my PlayStation 5, because as you know, I have a video in which I show you how to connect an external hard drive. I have 4 terabyte external hard drive for PlayStation 5. Anyway, the games are huge, 50, 60, 100 gigabytes, even 120 gigabytes. they are huge. So you will need storage, a lot of storage, and that means micro SD cards. But in the same time, you will need internal storage for your device, because it will need that for various files that it will install over there. I saw some questions. Can I use multiple micro SD cards? Of course, you will just swap them like this. Just put them here, and you will see them here. Look, Hitman 2, it will need 150 gigabytes. That's crazy. Look, at this moment I have another download, 100 megabytes, and these probably will go to internal storage. I'm not sure. If you want to change the micro SD card, just do something like this, and insert the other micro SD card. In general, you will need to restart your device, because it will download some files at each restart, those shaders for these games. So it's not enough to just swap them like this. My advice, just turn off your device and use and restart it. Basically, you will have some downloads after that. So you will say, hey, this is crazy to have so many games, so many cards. Yes, but you won't finish so fast a game. For example, with an open world, you will need that game to be here, and tomorrow another game is released. You get for example, it was the case of Spider-Man. You will need space, and you have two options: either you delete some old games, or you get more space. At this point, as I said, I have more than 5 terabyte storage, and that is huge, and I cannot cover my library. I have almost 400, maybe more than 400 games, because I have also yes, I have 57 games here on EA Play with 354, so more than 400 games at this moment, and huge games are on the way, like FIFA 23, and so many games. So this is it. This is my experience with Steam Deck. My advice: go for the model with 512 gigabytes. You'll receive also this anti-glare display, which is totally different than the case in which you will install a shield on it. Anyway, this is another discussion. And you'll get 512 gigabytes. They are important. Anyway, at least start with 256 gigabytes. I know you can change that SSD from the device, but it's not an easy process, and I don't want to do it. Okay, this is it. Very soon, a Plague Tale Requiem, another huge game, and I need space. So definitely you can use as many micro SD cards as you want with your Steam Deck. You just install the games on them, and after that just swap them here. It's simple, very easy, and this is it. So I'm really curious, what model do you have Steam Deck with what internal storage, and how many micro SD cards do you use? So please write a comment here and share with everyone else. So these are the games, a lot of games. This is it.